Hey everyone, this is Mellissa Thomas with Florida National News coming to you with the nightly news rundown. Just sort of a quick bite of the top stories that have been happening for today. So definitely want to be sure to invite you guys to like us on Facebook. And if you're over on YouTube, definitely hello to you guys as well. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already and click the little bell to make sure you get all the notifications. And before we get into our rundown tonight, I definitely want to ask you guys a question. Given the situation with COVID-19, the current pandemic, should churches remain open during this time, or should they begin to obey the stay-at-home order? What are your thoughts on that? Leave a comment wherever you are, whether you're on Facebook or on YouTube. Want to definitely hear from you guys. So let's get into the rundown real quick. So what we know so far with COVID-19, the latest, especially here in the state of Florida, as of today, Saturday, April 4th, there are over 11,000 confirmed cases here in the state of Florida and nearly 200 deaths so far. Obviously, rest in peace to those who have passed away from this disease. And of course, we send our well wishes and respects to those who are working on the front lines of the disease. As of right now, Governor Ron DeSantis, he announced that Florida is the second in the nation for testing, having tested 102,000 residents here in the state of Florida. So definitely congrats to the governor for that. On a national scale, as we hear more reports from different states with their various testing and of course with their deaths as well, according to gender, studies are showing that more women contract COVID-19. However, they're noticing that more men pass away as a result of the disease. But stay tuned as we continue to gain more information and data about that as we continue our COVID-19 updates here on FloridaNationalNews.com. And in mainland China today, we find out that there are 30 new confirmed cases in the mainland, up from 19 as of yesterday. Again, we'll keep you guys updated and posted regarding COVID-19 updates. So stay tuned right here, FloridaNationalNews.com, for more on that. On the entertainment side of things, we recently found out on Friday that Pink posted on Instagram that she contracted COVID-19. She tested positive for it 2 weeks ago, but officially is now free of the disease. She is fully healed of it. So huge congrats to Pink on that. There are other celebrities, if you've been following entertainment news, that also tested positive and have overcome it, including actors like Daniel Day Kim, who attributes his healing to the malaria vaccine. But congrats to him, as well as other actors who have been able to overcome the disease. Tom Hanks and his wife, who contracted COVID-19 back in Australia, returned to the United States back on March 28th. And the wife posted on her Instagram account that she is a COVID-19 survivor officially. So congrats to that beautiful couple for overcoming the disease as well. And Pink, in celebration of her healing, actually pledged she's donated $1 million to healthcare workers who are on the front lines as they continue to fight the virus. Several other celebrities have done the same as well. Arnold Schwarzenegger has donated $1 million to healthcare workers. Selena Gomez has been donating to medical facilities there in California as a thank you for the folks who helped her during her healing process while she was fighting lupus. So congrats to the celebrities who are giving money to those who are on the front lines. Lizzo did something slightly different. She donated lunch to several doctors and medical workers as her way of saying thank you for them devoting all those long hours to fighting this virus. Now, on the sports end of things, as some of you may have heard by now, Kobe Bryant posthumously will be inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, along with Kevin Garnett and Tim Duncan. So congrats to both those players, and a huge honor to Kobe Bryant. The enshrinement ceremony is supposed to take place August 29th. However, those in charge of the ceremony are prepared to postpone it to October, depending on the way things are with the COVID-19 pandemic and where we are once the summer comes. So stay tuned right here, FloridaNationalNews.com, as we continue to give you more sports updates. And to that end, in terms of COVID-19 affecting another league, the WNBA has postponed their season, which is supposed to kick off next month. Of course, those who are racing fans, you guys already know that many of the major races have been postponed. including the Indy season. They've postponed their races as well. What developed today that may not be as widely known for you is that President Trump actually got on the phone today with all of the major leaders in sports. All of the leagues, all the league leaders, all of the commissioners had a call with him where he was basically impressing upon them the importance of restarting the sports industry, kind of revving it back to life in light of COVID-19. He wants to be able to have the fans come back to sporting events, wants folks to be able to watch those sporting events again. One thing that was made clear during the call, though, and this is reported by the Associated Press, that the commissioners wanted to make clear to the president that they are making their own provisions to get prepared to bring their sports back as soon as possible. However, they will not make any moves until they receive clearance from public health officials. So that conversation will be ongoing. Stay tuned here at FloridaNationalNews.com as we continue to bring you updates on that. On the business side of things, speaking of President Trump, he released via tweet today that he is willing to talk to Congress to ask for more small business funding should the current funding that is allocated run out. So as you've probably heard by now, the PPP, or the Paycheck Protection Program, that was made available to small businesses as of Friday, yesterday. So those who needed to get that financial assistance could go on and take care of that, whether that's going in person to their banks or contacting lenders to find that information out, or going online to fill out the information. However, what the president was saying was, as of today, the nearly $350 billion that are allocated, he said, should that run dry, he'll hit up Congress to get more funds going for those small businesses who are in dire straits. And what we learned as of Friday evening, 17,000 loans have already been submitted by small businesses that have amounted to $5.4 billion already. So if you're a small business owner and this loan is for you, definitely be sure to check that out. Make sure you get your information in so you can get the help that you need. So thank you so much for sticking around with us. I wanted to definitely run back to our question for the night. And make sure you leave a comment as well, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube. Should churches hold in-person services during the COVID-19 pandemic? Obviously, tomorrow being Sunday, there will be a lot of folks that have to weigh that question in real time with their families. So kind of leave your comment below. Let us know how you feel, all right? And again, be sure to like and subscribe at FloridaNationalNews.com. Thank you so much for your time. We'll definitely hit you guys up in the comments. We definitely appreciate you for your time. Have a great night.